a very good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are listening to me. I want to say something, okay? Just before we get started officially. You guys observe we trying to come together to put in everything together to making sure that we have the PA system going on, right? And if you're very observant, you notice that we all came together as a team to make this thing happen, right? They tried to stop us, okay? They tried to stop us. And as a team, we made it happen. So this, I want to let everybody here understand that as a team, we're going to drive this project. Okay, we're going to drive this project. Are you excited? Are you excited? Hey, let me see you stand up. Let me see you. Hey, we're going to drive this project. We're going to drive this project. How many percentage do you want to see tonight? 100! Percentage do you want to see tonight? Guys, all I'm saying this. Teamwork makes dream work. Teamwork makes dream work. Are you excited? Are you excited?
You and I can chat.
All right.
And then if you need to
First
turn
of all,
the volume down
thank
while you
you
do your
to
spin,
every
live
person
chat. So
that came
take
out
dinner, then it's
tonight.
AUTZ.live, but they're
Oh,
there chatting up and
thank
on the
you
mic
so
and
much.
stuff like that.
One, if you want to participate in something bigger than yourself, and two, you want to earn some money while doing it. So tonight, what we have the opportunity to do is participate in the launch of a token. It's not just a cryptocurrency, not just an opportunity to make money, but an opportunity to support a very, very, very big cause, autism, right? All of us have somebody that we know, somebody maybe in our family, friends, coworkers, that have a kid or a spouse, or somebody that is dealing with autism. So when the opportunity presented itself to be able to create something that was impactful, autism made sense. And tonight you're gonna hear stories from people who are dealing with it, people who are dealing in the charity aspect. We're gonna give away some money tonight to charity as well, to show you guys right from the start that it's real, that everything that we say we're gonna do, we're 100% committed to doing. It's not one of those fly-by-night tokens that's here one day, gone the next. We're taking our time to make sure we put a long-term plan, executable plan in place to be able to move forward. So with that being said, what I want to do is actually get everything started off properly. Zan, you please come forward. I want to start this evening off with a prayer. As you can see that the enemy tried to shake stuff up, tried to stop stuff. So we'll go ahead and take care of that right now before we get it involved. Go ahead and move forward.
Camp, right? This project has a purpose, right? Right, and anytime you know the enemy's going to try to stop something that's going to be a blessing, and families are going to be touched. And so I pray in the name that we bless this project, bless the hands that brought it together, bless every single one of us in this house today, everyone that touches. And you know what? It's not supposed to be on this room. Everybody watching us on Facebook Live, every person that is on the autism in the spectrum. Lord, I just pray that you bless every single person watching this. Bless this, because you know what? We are going to change lives, you guys. Today, history is going to be made. So I just pray and I thank you, Lord, that we are going to open this up and that it's going to be a blessing and it's going to touch nations and generations for futures to come. So I pray a blessing over every single one of you here in this room today, all the families that are going to be touched. In the name of Jesus, amen.
Thank you. All right. I know everybody's excited about the token launch. I promise it's going to happen. But I want to make sure that you guys understand more about how everything came together, the impact that we will create in the marketplace for people. So with that being said, I'm going to ask a very special queen to come forward, Afua Amwa. She is a social worker, works in the Department of Family and Children's Services. So she's directly dealing with the kids that are impacted by exactly what we need. A group facilitated for women with autism and all spectrums Incorporated, right? Executive Director of Autism Wonders Incorporated and an autism mother, right? So we make sure that we can communicate the true cause of everything. Let you experience real people that are actually in the space that are supporting everything we have going on. So work for.
Hello. Well, how many minutes do I have? Just making sure. I'm so used to talking over the time that I'm always given, so I just want to make sure I don't keep nobody waiting here. But I'm so excited to be here, and I see the excitement in everybody's face. So I'm so happy to be a part of such a big cause. And I just cannot be thankful enough. So I'm very excited, and I thank you all for coming. So I'm just gonna speak briefly about what autism is. I know that all of us here, somebody here maybe is impacted by autism like me, but I just wanna give a brief explanation of what autism is. So first of all, and that is something that I take pride in, I'm an autism mom. And I have a 7-year-old who is on the autism spectrum. But before I even get into that, I just want to explain a little bit what autism is. So when we say autism, it just means that a child has a developmental disability that is affecting his communication, his or her communication, behavior, and social interaction. So we have kids that ranges from the mild side of the spectrum to the very severe side of the spectrum. One thing that makes me very excited about this event, I will get to that, but I just want to let you know that autism is a lifelong condition, okay? And there isn't that many support out there for autism. So in events like this where the dedication is to this particular population is just amazing. We need more of these organizations to support the autism population. So when my child was diagnosed with autism at age 3, like every mother would ask, so what is the future looking like? What is my child going to be able to be dependent or independent? Is my child going to be able to be on his own, live a normal life? And what we get from these professionals is that we don't know. And no parent wants to hear that. That is a true story. This is me, my 3-year-old, just in my arms, and me talking to the doctor at Marcus Autism Center, and then the doctor just telling me we don't know what your child is gonna look like, how he's gonna function in the future. So it's like, go deal with it. So what I'm trying to get to is that the autism families out there need a lot of support. And that is the reason why we all have to be here and we all have to send this message across to the world. That when an organization like this is setting up and with a vision of supporting people with autism, it just cannot get any better. So autism don't end at 18. You know, most of our kids, when they turn 18, they are ready to go, right? But our autism kids, no. Our kids with autism are going to remain autistic forever. So autism has no cure. What it also means is that for a child with autism, they grow to become, of course, adults with autism, and they need lifelong support. And for an organization like this to stand up for such a great cause, I just cannot be happy enough. So I'm just here to let you know that you are all here and you are definitely supporting a great cause. And I want to thank everybody for showing up. Please spread this message. Please tell families about this organization. Please tell friends. Please spread the message because you are touching lives. People all over the world with autism, they are just dying out of some places. They are literally dying out of hunger because they are so neglected to where they cannot even, parents cannot even be allowed to work like a normal person. So what is happening is that these families have no income and they are dying, their kids are dying. They don't have any source of help. They don't have any hope. And I was so happy to see this. It says hope, Hannah, and heal. This is just telling you that you are here and you are supporting a great cause. Trust me, it's real. It is real. I cannot emphasize that enough. People are struggling. Even for us here in the United States, it's still not easy. Resources are not there like that. So we need your support. And we need this organization to stay alive and to function and be there forever. because it's definitely going to touch lives like my family, like my child, like people all over the world. So I'm gonna end here and I'm gonna definitely thank you and I'm gonna urge you to support, to share the message, to spread the message, and to tell people about what this amazing organization is doing and how much it's touching lives, real lives that are hopeless. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Right? You guys are experiencing how important what we're doing tonight is. Bigger than money. I hope that you guys make a lot of money, but I'm more interested in the impact that we are having tonight. Right? So what I want to do now is I want to invite somebody who guided me through this crypto space, through this blockchain space, was helped me a ton, who's given me opportunity to be able to help create and the opportunity to be able to give back, take this opportunity to our people, to the community, to the marketplace. This gentleman, he likes staying like in the background a lot, right? He doesn't like to be up front a lot. However, this event, right? It wouldn't be possible if it weren't for him, from the ideas to bringing the people together, leaders from all across the world, coming together for this one project. And I don't think you guys are aware, but we have countries, multiple different countries on different continents who are awaiting the launch of this token tonight, right? So he's been able to have conversations and win over people's hearts to be able to participate in this. We have a lot coming. So Richmond, my business partner, my mentor, my friend, you guys give it up for Richmond to go through. What was standing ovation for who
Wow. I don't know where to begin. You know, first of all, I just want to thank everyone just for being here, especially all my friends online. You know, we've been doing business together for so many years. It's the first time I'm meeting most of you guys, you know, and it just overwhelming. It just by seeing everyone that I've been working with online for so many years, just by seeing that, it's a hard feeling, you know. It's just amazing, man. This is just amazing. It's just a blessing. I don't sit in front of people and talk. Often I'm always in the back, but today I gotta talk, so I'm gonna talk. I got my shade on because I don't want you to see. I remember a few months back, you know, we all be in a crypto space, but I remember a few months back, Chris, my brother from another mother, called me talking about AUTZtoken. And he knew that I've been doing smart contracts since 2019, and I know what I was doing. You know, so he reached out to me about a DeFi token, and he was like, "This is the new wave." And I was like, "Okay," but 95% of them are scams. They're not good, and the 5% that is there, they're doing pretty good, and they're changing people's lives. And when I found that out, I was like, "Okay, let's do something. Let's create our own." And he was like, "Sure." Already we helping everybody else, you know, to achieve their goal. So why we can't do it and achieve our goal, you know? So we begin to dive in, and we're here now. The time that we wanted to start a DeFi token, guess what? We didn't know what we were going to base it on. And one day it just clicked in the middle of the night where my daughter, you know, my daughter is under the spectrum as well, you know, and my daughter screamed, and that's when I realized that we got to base this project on kids under the spectrum. And I called Chris, you know, we began to go to work, and I told Chris the idea of what I want to do, and I need his help, but we can't do it by ourselves. We're going to need everyone. So we began to call some few leaders, and we put it together, and we're here now. And I don't want to dive into my daughter's story because I don't want to cry in front of you guys, you know, and so I'm just going to keep it short. You know, so basically, we've created this token to help kids under the spectrum, because if you look at most of the organizations that is out there right now, most are closing. And some of these parents also need help. I'm talking about the local parent also need help, because me and my wife, we've been through it. We spend a lot of money on our daughter. And it's not only that, is imagine if I wasn't having people like everyone sitting here help me to make money online. Even though I helped them, but they helped me back too, you know? And I was able to take care of my daughter, give my daughter all the luxury stuff that she got right now. And we're still going, It's not over, but we're still going, and we're praying that everything will turn around. But imagine the parents that don't have it like the way I got it to take care of my daughter, right? So this token right here, it's gonna change a lot of kids, but not only that, the parent. It's gonna change the parent, because the parents go through a lot, like a lot. And I'm a dad of one of them. So this right is gonna change. I don't wanna go too much because I don't wanna cry in front of you guys, but I'm gonna call my partner, Chris, to tell the story about everything, because I told him that I can't do it, because if I do it, I'm gonna start crying, because I know how deep it is to my heart, right? So Iggy.
Yes, this is real life for a lot of people, right? And for him to want to do something, not just to help his own family, but to put something in place that can help other people's family who are dealing with the same or similar situations, that's truly selfless, right? When I got the call, when he called me, he said, Iggy, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm thinking about doing. Does it make sense? Yes, Richmond. Are you on board? Absolutely, Richmond. What do you need me to do to help make this come to life, right? And so that was myself, but that was also other leaders who are here as well. So with that being said, what I want to do is I want to bring up our next speaker to the front, right? She is an amazing leader, right? She has been in the marketing space for several years, right? Right? But she's a great woman. She has helped me understand more about online marketing, more about how to engage with people. She's a truly selfless leader. I hear her all the time, though, fighting tooth and nail to make sure that her team has everything that it is that they need. The people who have committed themselves to being educated by whatever it is she has to offer, she goes above and beyond to make sure that they are taken care of. So with that being said, I want you guys to put your hands together for Laura Smith.
All right, who's got their phone in their hand? Raise those phones. I mean, we've been at concerts, we've been at, football games, and guess what? This phone has never been more important than it's going to be tonight. Because, I'm going to tell you a little tiny bit about me. I'm Laura Smith. I'm from Charleston, South Carolina, and I was blessed to end up in this room because I made a Facebook post. I'm super. I have a mentor over here, Mr. Kwan Mayo, and let me tell you, if you will follow suit and you will be productive every day, people are watching. And I posted a little curiosity post that said, what are y'all doing right now? It's a pandemic. We've been in this for about 12 months. You know, we love cryptocurrency. We love direct sales. You know, I'm a salon owner. What are y'all doing? And somebody approached me and said, hey, I got this little thing going on. And that little thing led to this room right now. And it led to us. It led to us collectively. Do y'all understand the impact we're going to have on the world? Who believes? I want to see everybody's hand up. Who believes that what we're going to do tonight is going to impact the world? So with that being
said, I mean, it is my birthday. Okay, well, like, and I am 58. Shout out to a friend of mine. We've been working together for the last about 8 to 10 years, and we've had our journey of serving people. And when this came across the board, you know what? Frank noticed what we've been doing in our community. People pay attention when you're volunteering. And I want to encourage everybody out there. You're here getting this coin. You're here going to change your life. But I want you to make an avid commitment to find a place to volunteer. I want you to find your place. If it's your church, if it's a youth group, if you're coaching sports. I mean, I could go on and on. I want you to make a commitment like this lady did 5 years ago when she started her nonprofit. And we do it on a shoestring. So when Frank came and said, hey, I think we can help you. I think we might help you, change lives. We said, oh my gosh, we're going to be there. So I would like to introduce my friend, Joy Campbell, my sister. We're complete opposites. I'm old, she's young, I'm white, she's black. I'm the fairy godmother, she's Cinderella. So I'm going to turn it over to her, and I'm going to let her tell you what she's been doing for the last 5 years to change lives, and what we're going to do with your generous participation in this coin, and how you are going to help change lives in the Southeast and hopefully expand to around the world with just our small little bit that we're going to be honored to help change the world.
Thank you so much, you guys, y'all. This is the fairy godmother. I gave her this name about 4 years ago. She is phenomenal.
Sorry, I can't read.
Okay. Well, my name is Joy Campbell. I'm the founder and executive director of I Serve with Joy. And our mission is simple. We want to reach, right? So we want to rebuild hearts, empower our youth, advance communities, and help the underserved. And that's what we're doing with the AUTZtoken. Give yourselves a hand for being here. And most importantly, we are here for the caregivers like myself, the therapists, like a lot of them that I met over the last few days, the parents, as well as grandparents. There's so many stories. There's so many people here to show the love, to bridge that gap between the autism community and our community, right? So I'm so excited about the merge with the crypto and the autism community. And we're going to help so many families. But right now, I want to recognize every caregiver, everyone that works with anyone in the spectrum. We want to just celebrate you real quick. Can you just stand real quick? Being here. And I also just wanted to say real quick, I Serve with Joy. We support the AUTZtoken. Yeah, I'm a little nervous, so deal with me, okay? So I'm not Laura, but I just have a really, really, really big heart. And I just want to say thank you so much for just putting in your token, putting in your time, putting into your community. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's see. Thank you. So, how many people in here, by a show of hands, in some type of way, form, or fashion, are dealing with autism? It's impacting you in your life. All right. So based on what you see here tonight so far, is everything making sense to you so far? Is the cause, is the mission making sense? Right? So we understand the need for something to take place when it comes to the autism space, and what better way to do it when it comes to cryptocurrency, right? And so, because I know many of you are here to support the cause, right? Some of you have a general understanding when it comes to cryptocurrency. Some of you may have an advanced knowledge of cryptocurrency, but don't worry, we got somebody here that's going to break things down for you, help you understand more of cryptocurrency, smart contracts, and the tokenomics or the economics of the AUTZtoken. So that even before, right, you move forward with it, we know that you're already committed. Even before, you can understand more about how the economics of the actual token works, more about smart contracts and the blockchain. So without further ado, I'm gonna invite my business partner, my friend, somebody who I've watched do this a number of times, helped a ton of people make money with the space, Chris Bills.
Man, this might be for me, to be honest with you. God dang. So, first off, thank yourselves and pat yourselves on the back. Please give yourself all a round of applause for being here tonight. I gotta do a little bit of this, right? I gotta walk around, shake it out. We're doing something special, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna just kind of give you a little brief introduction of myself. You know, I've been doing network marketing and had a big dream my whole life, right? So I've been doing network marketing for a little over 10 years, and it's been a roller coaster, as you can all imagine, right? But I think the biggest and most important thing to understand in this room right now is the relationships and the connections we all have had and we are all making right now. Because when you have a room full of people like this, and the internet, right? The internet's the biggest powerful tool in the world. We've got countries and everybody tuning in to be a part of something great. That's what we're truly here for. When you set your mind to people around you and the support that you want to contribute to, everything else comes tenfold, right? So I started doing crypto a little over 5 years ago, and I was simply just throwing 20 bucks at Bitcoin, you know, whatever I had, my lunch money. You know, I'm only 21 right now. No, I'm kidding. I'm 28. So I've got women around, but I know I'm younger, but I've been learning from Joe, like Barry, and a bunch of people out here. And I've just always been a student to the game. And last year, we had the craziest year any of us could have ever imagined, right? Can I get a yes? So in my thoughts, and just to let you know, 11 months ago, I was living in my brother's basement. You know, I feel like I've definitely lived that scenario of life. I've been homeless. I've been in all these different situations. But the one thing I've never done was give up. And I want you guys to really understand that, because whatever situation you're in right now, I promise you, it's up to you to make it better. But when you're surrounded by people like this, we can all do that. And so when I was in my brother's basement, living there, I'm a father of two. And, you know, I do this for them, right? So I got let go of my job because of COVID, right? And back in June 25th, I got called up to join a smart contract. And some of you probably know about smart contracts, you know, blockchain technology. I didn't. I had no idea. If you feel like you don't have any idea about those words, that's okay. I promise you, it's okay. What I did though is I started doing research. I started Googling and YouTube as much as I could with those two words. And 6 days later, I said, this has to go viral. I have to communicate this with people. This is my calling. This is what's going to get me out of my situation. You know what I mean? I was in mountains of debt. Credit was crap. I didn't know what to do. I worked really good jobs and just really tried to stick to the path. But when I committed myself to doing research and learning, I had no mentors. I had nobody really there to back me up. I've been doing networking. My companies, you know, went under because of CEOs embezzling that stuff. You're not going to experience that in the crypto space, right? This is decentralized. It's up to you, right? It's up to us. And so when I got involved with that smart contract back then, I just realized I have to communicate this with people. That fired me up to just really get out of my comfort zone and start talking to people. And I just became very active. I wanted to teach and learn at the same time. The more I spoke about it, the more I was about it, the more I learned. And every single day I get to learn more and more because people like you come here and ask me questions. Sometimes I don't have answers, but I'm going to find the answer and then I learn. And so do you. So that's what really started projecting this, right? So we started having success as a community. I started to be very knowledgeable in the space and just started making those relationships and those connections. And I promise you, that is the number one thing of why we're here today is because of those. And so, you know, fast forward a little bit through trial and error, right? I call myself a trial and error expert. So I hope you can gain that title as soon as you can, because that's when you become successful, right? And so I became a trial and error expert through this time. And just about 2 months ago, I really started learning more of these other smart contracts with these tokens, right? And I just dove into learning the smart contract side, the Ethereum side, right? We're going to tell you all about that, teach you guys throughout this whole journey. But I really started to become a student to the game on that stuff and just dove in. I started to realize how powerful it was. And like Richmond said, we did an event in Miami. Raise your hand if you were out in Miami with us a few weeks ago. How was it? Awesome. I heard a few good words. Awesome, lit, amazing. All right, so that was a beautiful event. A few reasons why we didn't plan it. It was completely out of the blue, and we just went with it, and we literally broke records in the crypto space. We literally changed lives. The connections that I got out of that program and that project, and everything that's coming unfolding from that has been a true blessing. We're talking about the biggest publishers in the game. We're talking about the biggest icons in the world that all of you have most likely looked up to at one point in time. Those people became partners with me because they see the vision that I have and they see the vision that all of my people have. And now we're about to do something even bigger. I told Richmond, I said, yes, we can launch a project like this, but the number one thing that has to be there is charity. Because right now, we're trying to survive ourselves. So if we can put a program together that's going to allow us to take care of ourselves, but also take care of the people around us, can I get a win-win? Win-win. So that's what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, and it's the fact that we're able to put this together and bring so many people around the world where you can benefit and so can the people around you. And like Richmond said, we've got a lot of children in the spectrum, right? And a lot of people are affected by this, but I think what's more important is we're going to help the mothers and fathers of these children gain that traction they need and gain whatever they need to help them, which then in return helps their children and their families and communities. You know, we have so many big plans. We're going to be doing things with NFTs. Who knows about NFTs in this house? All right, there we go. That's a really great topic. You guys are all going to learn. We've got a lot of ways to educate you guys. I don't want any of this information to confuse you, right? You're in the right place at the right time. Truly the right place at the right time. Absolutely 100%. So I want to make sure, right? You guys got a little introduction to me. I didn't shed a tear, right? I almost did. You guys thought I was about to do that. I held it tight, so I appreciate that. But I want to make sure that we are all on the same page, right? Because we are launching this token live here in Atlanta, all over the world, in less than, it's about an hour, right? This is going to go live in about 1 hour from now. We have the countdown timer on the website, and that website is AUTZ.io, okay? You can go to the website and check everything out, right? But I'm going to briefly talk about some of the big highlights that you guys should understand and would like to understand. And you have a lot of factors when it comes to the tokenomics, right? Now, who in here, let me get a real quick, raise your hands. Who in here is like brand new to crypto and has no idea what I'm saying? Okay, appreciate the honesty. I won't, don't look at her. Don't embarrass her. She's good. We're gonna get her going. Anybody else? We all pretty familiar. That's a beautiful thing. So now everybody in this room can help everybody in this room. I love it. It makes my job easier. Beautiful. So you guys understand, you know, tokenomics are becoming a big thing when it comes to these projects, right? You guys have heard of Bitcoin. When you buy Bitcoin, all you really hope to see and watch is literally for it to go up, right? There's not much more of a benefit there, but it's a very beautiful beautiful project that's obviously paved the way for cryptocurrency. But now you have all these other different projects coming out that have these mechanisms built in, which are called tokenomics, right? And these tokenomics that we've put together with AUTZtoken is absolutely unreal. When you guys swap Ethereum for AUTZ, you're not only contributing to everybody. There's a 3% tax on that transaction that goes back to holders. If you're holding the token, you're earning on autopilot all day, every single transaction. Now put this into perspective. Now the donations that we're about to do and the projects we're about to line ourselves up with, they're also holders. So now you're donating on autopilot, right? That's a beautiful thing. So you're earning, you're taking care of yourself and your family, but you're also taking care of other people and other families. And so I think what really goes down there is absolutely phenomenal because it's a self-generating token. It's going to allow you to keep grinding and keep going and just spreading the love, right? Because this project is only going to be as good as us. And you have the decision to do it. It's only going to be as good as you. And so to get a little bit more live in here, I want to announce that we are going to do our first donation right here, right now. Joel, in your project, we want to give you $10,000 right here, right now.
That's awesome.
Congratulations, Joy.
Awesome.
Congratulations. Wow.
Wow.
Look at her face. Look at that. Oh my God.
Because what's going to take place?
It's phenomenal.
What's going to take place with that is a never-ending cycle of completely contributing to a very lovely project that we have for her. Okay, that is the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. So,
Joy.
so we're going to be doing that. We're going to be making that happen. And every single person that gets to be part of this journey, every single one of you is able to contribute as well for yourself. You focus on you and your people around you, you're going to be able to contribute to her. Because why? Because we're going to build her a wallet. We're going to load $10,000 of AUTZtokens in that wallet right now, today. And then every time one of you does a buy or a sell, she's generating more money for her charity.
Woo! That is awesome.
And so starting at $10,000, right, the fact that she's a holder is going to constantly build that up. And so it's going to go up and up and up. And guess what? As she grows as a holder, as that program grows as a holder, she's going to continue to receive. And guess what? So do you. The beautiful thing is unbelievable. So that's where we start, right? What we have in the future with everything coming along, right? We're going to be doing NFTs. We're going to allow the children to do drawings. And we're going to turn those into NFTs, something that's never been done before. We're going to allow everybody to contribute in their own ways, right? This project has got so many people that have so much love built up that they just want to throw it at you. That's what we're doing today. And I'm just fired up. I can't wait to start this bad boy and get this rolling, because when that timer hits 0, it's game time. It's game time. So a few things, right, to just make sure of, right? We want to make sure everybody's got Ethereum loaded and ready, right? Now, one thing I got to really let you know is when 8:30 comes around, excuse my language, but it's going to be a shit show. Okay, it's going to be crazy. I want everybody to be calm and have fun. We are all in here to help each other out. Okay, we're going to help you execute these swaps. If you've never done it before, we're going to help you, right? And only do what you feel like doing. Don't ever feel pressured into doing anything you don't think you can do, right? That's not what this is about. Absolutely 100%. We want to make sure you feel good, you know, coming into this and coming out of this, right? Because this is a long-term project. This is something we're developing for the rest of our lives, and it will only get bigger. We got people from Sweden in the house. Right? We got India online and in the house. We've got the whole United States online in the house. We got South Africa in the house. We got Nigeria in the house. We have Ghana. We have Singapore. We have Japan. Let me tell you a quick story real quick. This is how powerful this is. I had an Uber ride to my airport from Vegas, then I just flew here. And all I did, right? Obviously, I'm a very personal guy. I love talking to people. I love meeting people. Some of us aren't used to that. But imagine having this conversation, and I have people that watch this go down. I asked my Uber driver, I said, hey, man, have you ever done anything with crypto? Because right now, if you've never done anything with crypto, you've heard about Bitcoin, and you know that you should know about it. At this point in time, that's the biggest news that you want to learn and know about. So I begin to always ask people around me, have you done anything or heard about crypto? And he was like, yeah, I heard about it a little bit. I said, okay, cool. Well, man, that's the way. Uber is going to eventually let you take the crypto payment for this ride right now. So just get prepared, right? Get prepared for that mass adoption. But the number one thing I asked him is I said, are you interested in learning about what we're going to do? And he said, yeah, tell me more. And I told him, well, we're doing a project based on autism, right? In cryptocurrency. We're giving back to a lot of friends and family. We really just want to leverage crypto to help the spectrum, right? People that are affected by autism. He said, wow, my daughter's autistic. And my brother has a daughter that's autistic. And so imagine if I never made that conversation happen. You don't know the person sitting next to you, what they're going through. You don't know who's affected by having autistic children and being at that spectrum. Because most people aren't going to go out there and tell you about it, right? It's a tough situation. I've been learning a lot, and I know Richmond from the bottom of my heart. I know where he stands, and when that man speaks about his situation and his family, it strikes me. It made me go all in the books. I wanted to learn so much, and the fact that people all around us know people in this spectrum, I have to tell the next person. I have to tell the next person. I'm gonna be guilty if I don't. I feel that at least bringing that up, and now we've made that connection. I'm gonna teach the gentleman about crypto, and I'm gonna help him and his family. Period. That's what we're doing, guys. And so as a community, right, this is a community-driven token. We're gonna teach you guys how to monitor it, how to see what goes on, how to watch the charts, read it all. You don't have to really worry about that if you don't want to, but you get that education for free with this community. We've got YouTube, we've got Facebook, we've got all the channels. We've got some of the biggest and best professionals in the world in this group. Some of you don't know some of these faces in here, but man, I've looked up to so many people in this room, and now I'm up here talking. Man, life can literally take you where you want it if you just have the vision, and I am super blessed to just be here. So I can't wait to impact your life individually. I seriously want to hug and shake every single one of your hands. So please, throughout this night, please come hug me, introduce yourself, and let's make it happen. That is period, end of story. We're going to make it happen when this time gets countdown.